So a quick word, please, if I may.
What do we do with it? Do we share it?
I don't know really.
We were friends up until this point.
Oh yeah, we're falling out.
Now I'm going to wrestle Christine to the ground.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll have an arm wrestling match, okay.
How has broadcasting changed for you, Christine, over the years?
Well, I mean, it's changed in the terms of, obviously, we are now ITV Yorkshire instead of Yorkshire Television, so less say in a way over the kind of programmes that we run, but we do try and keep the very essence of what Calendar and Yorkshire Television was about when it did first start all those 50 years ago. And it was, you mentioned Richard earlier, and it's funny because when I started at Calendar back in 1994, and one of the first things I had to do was be Richard's runner when we used to host the Yorkshire Awards at the studios down on Coatsall Road. So it's such an honour, really, to be here today accepting this award, you know, on behalf of Calendar and all the team there. You know, it's a wonderful team, and I'm incredibly proud to be part of it. So.
I wonder what you think, Amy. Relatively new to be involved in all this, but to be part of something that is a bit of history, really.
Well, I'm also you're part of the furniture, so I'm with someone who has been a long-standing member of the Look North team. So I think for me, it's a real honour to be beside you. But also to have our loyal viewers that have been with us from the very beginning.
Yeah, all two of them, they're still there.
You know, we still get so many viewers that have been brought up with Look North, and I'm one of those. You know, I used to watch, not necessarily 50 years ago, but you know, I used to watch the programme with my fish and chips around the kitchen table with my parents, and it's lovely to meet people along the way that are doing the same now with their children. I guess television is changing, and we are trying to attract that younger audience all the time, and we have social media and the internet and all those things to compete with. But I think something that's really special about Look North and the Calendar audience is that it's that true Yorkshireness, and that's why we're here today. We're reflecting their views and we're their mouthpiece, and we give them what they want, and that's light and shade, and they love you know, the questions answering to those difficult people.
It's a huge privilege for all of us, isn't it, to have that ringside seat at the side of everything that is going on in our region. It's such a privilege, and it's wonderful, and hopefully we'll carry on for a while.
Did you enjoy presenting with me, Christine?
Oh, Harry, I loved it.
Just to tell you this
Just stroke his ego a little
yeah, this happened last year. You remember the tragedy of Joe Cox, and we their get-together campaign made us do a joint programme. We never thought that would happen, did we?
We didn't. I mean, it was mooted, wasn't it, Harry? Both you and I heard about it, and we were, oh, this will never happen. And next thing, it was happening. And didn't it work well on the day? The two teams came together brilliantly. And it was lovely because we had the support of Joe's family, Kim and her mum and dad, and they were there as well. And it just was a wonderful day, very special, that two so-called rival programmes, although as you say, we are all good friends, in reality we are. But we were able to come together and work together so well. It was wonderful.
Okay, Christine, clear off. Thank you very much indeed.
Well, we got this award to mark 50 years of broadcasting in the regions for both BBC Look North and ITV Calendar, and it's an absolute privilege to be able to accept it tonight.
You seem to get on very well together.
We do, it is. I mean, it is a bit of a myth that we're both rivals. I mean, we're rivals, obviously, in terms of we all want to get the story first, and that's the way it all operates. That's because we're journalists. But in terms of our relationship, we're all very good friends. I mean, Amy and I have met for lunch, haven't we? And we're doing it again before Christmas. Harry's a great friend of many years, and hopefully long may it last. We don't like Duncan though, do we?
No. It's nice to be able to support each other though, because it's so important to have local regional press.